This is it. This is it. So, we are going to recreate the one and only. Now, were they called Lotus F1 when they were at their peak? I'm going to test my Lotus knowledge here. And my ability to find them on Wikipedia. Are they Team Lotus? Lotus F1 was the 2012 revival, wasn't it? So what was the original Lotus called? Team Lotus was 2010. I think we'd probably be Team Lotus, wouldn't we? We are Team Lotus. Origin. So, this is quite cool. So you can freely change some of these values. But I like the idea that kind of you go here with these origins, where it gives you a little bit of a background and tweaks some of your settings based on them. So we could be a fully customized one where we can just set fully custom everything. Or we can be a hungry newcomer with a Victorine. Schultz is a maverick entrepreneur disrupting industries around the world. They have now turned their attention to Formula One, and just like in business, they intend to win at all cost. Schultz chose you personally to take them to the top, but the owner's fame won't buy success. Even fighting for points will be a challenge at first, so be prepared for an uphill battle. So we could go with that. I feel like not. Technical breakthrough. Flamepoint are a small engineering outfit, but their technical expertise is mighty. They're about to step onto the world stage, having created an incredible car through their innovative technology. With limited budget and no reputation, it's down to you to answer the age-old question. Technical brilliance enough to snatch victory from the titans of Formula One. Ask Jensen Button. So that's your Brawn F1 option, really. Option 2 is very Red Bull. Yes, that's very Brawn. Phoenix Rising. Phoenix was a dominant force in other categories of motorsport, but disappeared from the public eye a few years ago. Now they're back and intend to claim the ultimate prize of victory in F1. They have access to a well-developed HQ, but despite their impressive legacy, struggling to get to grips with F1's technical regulations. The board trusts you to solve these challenges and rise them up from the ashes to motorsport fame once again. Phoenix Rising does sound quite Lotus, but let's see what else we've got. Industry giant Meteor Materials is a conglomerate of several huge resource companies, previously partnering with multiple teams within other motorsports. Now they're taking stage with the plan to cement themselves as a true industry titan. They have contacts, money, and infrastructure. Expect you to lead them to a spectacular debut in Formula One and a fittingly meteoric rise to the top. Don't think that's very Lotus. Automotive legacy. Cicada is a name synonymous with luxury and power in the automotive world. They intend to be synonymous with dominance in their Formula One as well. Ford has selected you as the person to spearhead their entry into support. They expect solid midfield results initially. This precious brand has speed in its DNA. And they want to show the world what their cars can truly do. That's thinly disguised Cadillac, isn't it? It feels very Audi, I'd say. It's very Audi. I would say we are Phoenix Rising. What would you reckon, chat? Automotive legacy. Interesting, chat. Very interesting. We want to show the world what our cars can truly do. Okay, we're going with automotive legacy then. Can't wait to play, but I've got an hour until I'm free. I don't, I'm playing now. Right, drivers. So I assume that this caps us. I assume, yeah, so we can't go with a driver that has a higher rating than 3. So we have to go with drivers who have ratings higher of 3. Oh, we have to pick a level 3 driver. We can't go lower than 3 either, I presume. That's really interesting. We could go generated only. See some friendly faces in there. Generated since its new team. Leave other teams intact. Yeah, I mean, or we could take Danny. So we have minimal impact on other teams. Let's say Rick Piastri. I don't want to take Piastri away from McLaren. I think because McLaren have a really good season, and I think we want to leave him there. Embrace tradition. Start Piastri. And take Zhou. No. You go Yuki. Explanation being that ownership at Geely wants a Chinese driver. Yeah, I like that. I do think actually that maybe it'd be nice to not be able to go, I want a lower driver than that rank. But I also get it does add a certain amount of challenge to it. How much are the generated drivers? They still have realistic salaries. Oh shit, they do, don't they? Fuck off, I'm not paying 40 million for you. I feel like some of these are missing a decimal point. Yeah, we're not hiring any of them. Fuck that. Real drivers only, sorry chat. Okay, if we're going real, day one bugs, yeah. Right. If we're going real, who do we go for? I'm going to veto Piastri because I don't want to touch the top teams. Oh, don't make me take Lance Stroll. No, we couldn't take Stroll because there's the ownership thing kicks in. Oh, why you all make me take Bottas? But that also mean vetoing Tsunoda. I don't think it would necessarily mean vetoing Tsunoda. I think Danny is one of our choices. Take Ocon on the grounds that Renault are firing him anyway. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. God, I hope it doesn't give us massive long contracts for these dudes. The drivers wise, we're looking at Ricky, Danny, and Ocon. Can't you refresh at the bottom? You can refresh, but it's limiting you to 3-star drivers. And yeah, welcome to the stream, Viaz. So essentially, oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Oh good, it does remember. Is if I hit refresh on this, it's not going to do anything because we're locked to 3-star drivers because of the origin we picked. But if I went to generated, I could just keep picking randomized, and then it would, I think. Apparently not. Apparently that's bugged. So we're going Danny and Ocon. I think it's reset options. Ah, yeah, you're probably right. Because that's a randomized symbol, isn't it? Except that isn't. How does that work? Automotive legacy. Next steps. There you go. Game, please. Right, are we changing any of our tech staff? I feel probably not. Generated options. Watch them be like massively overpaid again. Not massively overpaid. Let's see if any of our options are from... Yeah, see, not many of our options are going to be from... Well, hang on, we're Automotive Legacy, aren't we? So we probably would be coming in with, like, going like, oh, we're going to bring in our own crew. So it probably does make sense to go generated. I feel like they should have a regen option here just to randomly generate. Drivers, well spotted. Actually, for race engineers, I think we want to go real, because we want some real voices. Let's steal Ben. And let's steal John. Yeah, we'll go with that. Still some Kardashians in there, yep. Here we go, chat. Livery time. Team colours. Okay, our primary colour is definitely black. Our secondary colour is going to be gold. Joke's on you. I'm pretty good at finding gold on a slider. Don't have Lotus team colours in HSV. That's a good shout. Someone find me the Lotus team colours in someone find me Lotus green in an HSV colour and black and the other bits. Go on, chat. Off you go. Can we add more colours? We can. Nice. Can't wait for someone to essentially invent a way of doing this, a way of uploading these into the games. I mean, essentially, we're going Lotus. We're doing fake Lotus. We want a circle. And we want that to be very much a yellow. Like that. And then we'd want a sort of triangle on top of it, wouldn't we? Actually, it's sort of like that. We rotate it. Yes. No, that's not. I mean, okay. Not really how I intended on. Oh, game, don't make me click that. Oh, hang on, am I affecting the whole thing? Yeah, so it's that layer. That colour. How do I increase the size of it? Scale. I should probably actually look this up. I'm pretty certain this is what the Lotus logo looks like. Something like that. And then it has like a weird thing above it. Some kind of squiggle. Got Chapman's initials inlaid. Ah, is that what it is? I'm gonna go find the logo. Lotus logo. Yeah, so we could just go, there is letters here somewhere. No, I assume it'd be the yellow. Hang on. Hang on. Duplicate that. Change the shape. Doesn't it be the right colour? Shame we haven't got like a looser. Basically, we'd be going like that. Copyright F1 team, yeah. Duplicate. Change. Well, aren't the A and the B kind of blended next to each other? Kind of blend into each other, don't they? We might just go C and AB just because otherwise it's going to get very noisy. Like, it's a reasonable approximation. Like the A symbol with the B instead. I think we're going to go with that. It's a reasonable approximation. And then we just need Lotus slapped across the middle, don't we? Like there. Go with a heavier font. Actually, I'm quite impressed with this as a... we like Lotus. Lutos. I'm impressed with this as a builder. They've done a good job of making this pretty flexible without making it too easy for you to massively infringe on copyright. You say it's massively infringing on copyright. Like, this is pretty intuitive to do. Oh man, now you're gonna get me trying to get kerning right. And letter spacing. That's the correct letter spacing. think that's right. Subtle. That S ain't gonna fit. Eh? Have faith. Have faith. Have faith. This isn't my first rodeo. Isn't my first rodeo, chat. I think we want slightly tighter letter spacing on all of them. Right, that needs to come in slightly. Yeah, that's better. I think the U needs to come in a dash. Yep. Because that comes into there. Yep. And then U. How's that? I feel like the CAB needs to be bigger now. Oh, we can get the bigger C round them. We've got space now. The Lotus on the center line of the funky orb. Is it? Interesting. Okay, that makes sense. Who did you pick as drivers? Yeah, we've got Ocon and Ricardo. But yeah, obviously we're spending way more time getting our Lotus logo right. Because you've got to get the things that matter right here. Yeah, we're going to need to move that Lotus down. I think the sizing on it's right. We just need to move it down a bit. So if it's centering on that line, it centers there. Right, remember that's 0.12. Not 0.12. Not 0.12. 0.12. I'm pretty happy with that, you know. Spent 3 hours making my face on Fallout 4, never to be see it again. Love that lineup sticking around. Yeah, I mean, no, we feel like it's a good lineup that kind of conveys that we are. So we've gone with the luxury brand getting back into the sport. So I'm assuming that we're actually going to want to see if we can dev some drivers up, use the academy a bit, get a young talent in relatively early on. Yeah, we happy with that? I think that looks pretty damn good, doesn't it? Have I got a thing where I can show you a real Lotus logo? Have a look. Oh, no, you know what we're doing wrong on this. Yeah. No, I know what we're doing wrong on this. Where is it? Someone stuck it in chat. Who was it posted the Lotus Racing Green? Someone posted Brad Lotus Green. Whoever that was, post again. Give me my HSVs for Lotus Green. How are you not a moderator on my channel, Zeta? How does that work? I think you should now be a moderator. Need to recruit Piastri. I'm leaving Piastri at McLaren. There we go. British Racing Green about these coordinates. No, someone does. It might have been the Corot. Was it the Corot? Someone posted it, but the problem is the way I have to scroll up on the chat means I'm not seeing it. Because obviously chat jumps back down for me the moment I move. 130, 60, 25. We're not solving McLaren's driver problem for him, yeah. Right. What did I just say? No, that's not what we want. Colour. Give me a new colour. None of these colours. Give me that colour, but make it 160, I said. Lotus green, 130, 60, 25. 130, 60. We go green. We go green. I think we have a logo. I am legit impressed with how we were able to create that. I am loving this already. We are saving that logo in that spot. Oh, can we not name them? I mean, not you need to name them, but... Saved car liveries can be accessed from any career saves, but logos and suits can only be used with new teams. Okay, cool. Well, that's nice. You can use liveries across cars. Okay, right. We have a team logo. Apply changes and save design. Use that logo. That's our logo. Our logo is that. Doesn't show it here. That's mildly annoying. Right, team colors. Okay, so we need to do that. Let's replicate these before we do anything. So we were going, it's 130. Let's scroll up again now. 130, 60, 25. $60, $25. You're not allowed to make a Lamborghini logo and put it on a Ferrari, yeah. Change letters to white and it's the 1948 logo. Yeah, that's close. Right, what are our other colours going to be? I presume one of them is black and the other one is gold, isn't it? What's a decent gold proxy in HSB? Like, someone quickly give me a gold in HSB. $46, $74, $83. Logo there it is, you're right. Welcome to the chat, Daedala. Daedala? Yeah, well spotted. So somewhere in the 46, 42, 74 range. Let's try some of those then. So going with I should be pre-saving these colors, shouldn't I? But I'm absolutely not because I'm an idiot. Right, hang on. Let's pre-save this color. So this is going to be a 46, 74-ish. Good. And an 83. Or we try the other one, which is 42. 73. And 49. Okay, I feel like that's too dark, but I think it's in the right range, so I think we're going to go like there. I think that's where we're going. We're going to go with that. My name is Mr. Team Principal. I am an experienced manager. We'll go on standards for first game. Have you already at car livery? No, car livery's in-game. You can change it whenever you want to change it. Welcome to Team Lotus, chat. Team branding, baby. Car livery. Oh, yes. Oh, man. Actually, that's... Jesus, that's... Oh, look, our colours work so well. Here's a home screen for the next several hours, yeah. Not that one. Don't like that one. No. Ooh. Oh, I like that. I like that, chat. I think that's my favourite so far. Although, oh no, that really gets our gold out there. I think that on the wings makes a difference, not that. That is the most. That is Lotus racing in like the 90s. No, that's the most 90s livery you will find. We have dazzle camouflage. Look, if you're going to give me a dragon design, you better damn well show me the dragon. I assume we can flip the colors around that we're using for different things. Oh god, no. How's the game going for you? We have yet to make it past our cool design stage. Shark! The problem with that is just like the details behind the wheel. Ugh. That's alright. I feel like we're going back up here though. I think we're going with the one that had the wing. I think it's a choice between the one with the wing. No, actually. I think that's our starting livery. With the black nose. Wheels. I think we'd probably go with a relatively simple pattern on these wheels. Yeah, something like that. That's quite cool. You agree we should have wheels. They are useful. Right, we're going with that. Finish. Ooh, we can change the finish. So we're on gloss at the moment. Go satin. Satin's nice. Carbon fiber. Maybe we should go all gloss. Game. Oh, we've got presets. Driver suits. Any other interesting preset patterns? As one of the presets isn't birthday. I feel like it would be green suits. Quite like that. I quite like that. I think it's better than the... Although that's interesting. Let's go with the middle one. I quite like that. I think for the helmet, we want those colours inverted. They shouldn't be green helmets. Not actually changing anything. I feel like that isn't the colour I selected. I think the helmet's got some deliberate colours being slightly off on it. Because that's definitely off. Let's go with that for now. I assume it gives like a certain randomness to the driver helmet patterns. I'm not seeing like helmet 1 and 2 options. Looks extremely hot. Maybe. Go with that. There we go. Because like that seems off on the thing. I assume it's because there's a certain amount of color stuff it does when it's because it's lit, isn't it? That's what it is. Guess it's drivers choose the details. Yeah, that would be fair, I think. Okay. It is the 18th of February. In 16 days, we do sponsor negotiations. Car performance. Okay. How much money have we got? Not a lot. Mark all as red. Drivers. Scouting. Board, facilities, finances, standing, staff. Got 10 engineers, could really do with more of them. Oh, there's the button we were after. Affiliates. We have Sharon Best. And Victor Sanhui. So that's 2 regens. So this is the new stuff I'm interested in. So they're the performance ratings. Development focus we can still theoretically change. They're the bonuses they're going to get. They've done some nice little UI tweaks to this. Contract staff, overall mentality, when they're out of contract, career history. Okay, so the important test is where are the ladies at? We have ladies, chat. This is what I was hoping, that they will have included the proper academy drivers as well as some F3s. Okay. Who is our highest rated lady in the game? I think it's just interesting to see. Who's it going to be, do you reckon? Yeah, it is probably Abby. Anna Moore? The regen. We're after real drivers here. Interesting that they're shoving some regens in straight away. $70 is very low for Rotoma Miata and proves these devs do not watch anything other than F1 weekend events, probably. Our radius at 17 and not 51 is probably worth a scout. Get some bookmarks in. It's not as critical for this save, but yeah, so Jessica Hawkins is in there at 53. It's as much because I want to see how they develop. Bianca's not badly rated. Maya's not badly rated. Sharon's a regen. There's Flash. Knocking around at 58. Yeah, Elena probably above her, that's fair. Any of the ones where they're F1, F3, they're clearly ones that are already affiliated to someone. Only bookmark 5. Annoying. Yeah, probably Abby is our highest rated real driver. She's not placed at the moment, that's the thing. Right. Good evening, King's Rook. I'm not convinced it's worth us really looking at any affiliates at the moment. We'll see if anyone promising comes through. But let's get some scouting done on our ladies here. Because this isn't as much a long-term save, so it's not as critical for us. But let's scout Bianca. We've only got one scout, that's annoying. Oh man, facilities. Guys, our wind tunnel's terrible. Jesus. We don't even have a memorabilia room. Graceful. I mean, we want that in just to give marketability. I feel like I'm not upgrading the weather center yet. $1.5 million. Hold off for now. Let's see what we're getting in sponsorship and dev. I feel like we can deal with that. I kind of want that more before we do anything else. But it's really 2 upgrades before we get the impact out about that. Does have a y-axis. I bet you it still doesn't have a y-axis in the weather center. Car analysis. Good acceleration. Decent on high-speed corners. I mean, if we can get some points this year, I'd be happy. I feel like cornering maybe is the way to go for us. I think we're going to play the long game this season. Oh, it does tell us how many of these we've got left. It's a bit better at this now. This is nicer. I really want to kind of use a lot of these tier 1 parts up. What's our expectations? 6th? Fuck off. Yeah, we are very much an underdog. We've got 10 engineers. I feel like we probably want to go... We want to kind of do some maximum impact stuff here. Like, I think let's get some underfloors going. Next ATR period is in 15 days. So let's assume we're getting 4 projects down. So they haven't substantially changed the research system. Yeah, I don't think they will have. Not yet, anyway. I think let's go 3 projects and push on them. So that's 3.3 available. And 31. And I think we probably go balanced. Maybe drop some off of high speed. For the winds out there. I don't think so, actually, 'cause that's a hell of a drop off. Go with that. We've got an underfloor going on. Go side pods. Go back to facilities. Yeah, I'll drop us back there after we've set these up. Let's take you on to 1.8. $31. We have a couple of garden sheds and an Anderson shelter, yep. Seem the minimum lifespan does not account for drivers designing to bonk something. Nope. And you get 3. Maybe some suspension. We hired Ocon, so each other is the presumed bonk target. Yeah. Might go balanced on this. Because that tyre preservation is nice. That would be even nicer. Oh, we should probably have been queuing these up with intents, maybe. We have a lot of upgrades to build. Go normal. We don't need to manufacture any parts. We've got 16 million in the bank. Feel like we do want to get one more. Sooner we get our design center upgraded again, the better, because we really could do with unlocking more engineers. And we are building our memorabilia room. Tour center's a bit of a no-brainer for that marketability. We want to be able to get some good marketability next year. I think that's low cost and it's just worth doing. 63 day, but it's a big gain. Let's do that. We have our memorabilia center. I'm tempted to just insta upgrade that. Yep, introduction to our key staff. Memorabilia room has been constructed. Mentality positive. What's her dev rate? Does have a dev rate of high. Potential in her. What about Chloe? Let's scout Maya. Watch enough for F4 to be skeptical of that dev rate, mutter. Yeah. I think she is somewhat overrated. Sponsor negotiation. Here we go. Okay. Select a title sponsor for the coming season. So we can go with Muscat XR. Using activity types preferred by your sponsor will make it easier to meet your engagement target. Interesting. So we have an engagement target. So their preference is VIP activities. Okay. Their preference is VIP, and their preference is VIP. Not CrowdStrike, yeah. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So they have different financial offerings. So Vulture give you a lot of money for race day performance, but nothing up front. And everything else. I feel like we might want Lumiura for now, because I'm not that confident in our race day performances to begin with. We need cash fast. I mean, that would be... The upfront is nice. You can choose up to 5 other sponsors. I think mainly we are going up front, aren't we? For this year. They don't have any mandatory activities. So that's race day and that's engagement. Yay, there's a cryptocurrency, of course there is. I mean, it's not racing if we haven't got at least one crypto funder, is it? I feel like we're going to do a fair bit of engagement. Strat is clear to get a partnership with CrowdStrike and use an all-Linux system. Would it even be professional racing without any money laundering? I mean, crypto, yeah. I don't want to overcommit us on sponsors, to be honest. So we'll go with 4. So we've got a bit of a priority towards upfront funding with a bit more. It's not hugely dependent on performance. Well, now we've got sponsors on the car. That's really nicely done. Decals available. Interesting. So now you can change like extra sponsor logos and things on there. But that is our car. So finance-wise, how does that work out for us? Can I see my race income? That's what I want to know. Right, someone tell me what my race day income is, because that's what I care about before we start overcommitting to things. I think we don't spend anything else because I'm not sure how much race income we're going to have. Right, sponsor plan for the upcoming period. No mandatory activities, engagement activities. Okay. Yeah, but how long? Oh, this is a 6-week plan. Okay, okay. That's more complex. I don't mind it. I'd like to be able to plan for longer than that, though. Oh, I suppose this is nice because it means you can plan around your busy periods of races or races you want to win. So actually, we kind of want to get a lot of engagements done nice and early. Because the car's not going to be actually up to much early on. So how can we recheck? Can we recheck what the commitments we've got to meet are? Because that would be kind of useful. No? Oh, okay. It gives you a target in the period. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Right, we're definitely doing that because we're dropping her anyway. Don't want reduced engineer guy style. Maybe get a race day appearance out of the way. Can you not do for both drivers? Can you only do that for your main driver? That's interesting. Our sponsors want VIP things. Yeah, they do, don't they? So we give them a guided tour. And I presume that caps out as the maximum engagement we can get. Like, I'm guessing if we add more. Oh, you can... No, because you can... The sponsor's plan exceeds your sponsor's engagement target. As a result, the next sponsor's target will be lower. Okay. We have a race engineer interview now. You don't get any more money for doing it, so that's the thing to be aware of. Okay. There's a plan to have your main driver in your second seat to gain the system. Well, that's the interesting thing, isn't it? Helipad. I think that is just worth it. And we suck. I want all those things in for the marketability. Store center is probably free money. Yeah, I mean, basically. Race targets. 14th or higher. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
F1 is back, ladies and gentlemen, and the grid is set to grow. A new season is upon us as Formula One returns to the Middle East, ready to kick things off here in Bahrain. But change is afoot. The paddock has grown, the grid
What we're displaying in our memorabilia room right now. I managed to cross the finish line medals. We haven't even managed to cross the finish line.
Competition motorsport has to offer. Alpine are debuting a brand new driver here, and that could shake things up.
Basically a Lego model of our car.
Stay with us then as the weekend gets underway.
The Miura Team Lotus does sound quite good, actually. It's something we should consider more when thinking about title sponsors. We will always consider, that's a good point, we'll always consider how it sounds. Oh man, are we going to have to do car setups ourselves? I bet they haven't updated the F1 setup game thing yet, have they? Yes, they have! Praise be to Jesus. Good work, gang. Ocon. And Ricardo. God, Danny. We are in Bahrain. God, it feels weird doing them in the actual track order again. Car part setup. Allegedly 4.5. 11. 6.4. 3.5. 0.35. Run plan, let's go 30 laps. Don't break my shiny new car, please, Archon. Six 4. 3.35. 0.35. Hope they give you the chance to change the race calendar. I suspect they still haven't given us race calendar changes. But you never know. This is a nice thing now, you can very easily slide your affiliates in. Don't think they've changed anything else on that. Let's save that. New save. Team Lotus. First practice. And simulate to qualifying. We can simulate the session. Manage session. We can simulate to race. Let's manage session.
3, 2, 1.
Cars look good. I think our suits are a bit light.
Radio check. Yeah, copy same. Focus on the tyres. Copy it up.
Focus on not hitting anything. Now I believe we have a new camera mode.
Radio check.
Yep, radio is good, drift's good.
Like a helicopter cam or something?
Copy.
That one. I like that camera mode. That's nice.
Yep.
So let's just focus on the tyres.
Cheers.
Game you a pity putting all the young drivers into FP1 on the first session. Yeah, that does seem somewhat excessive. I like that cam. Right, come on lads, give me some feedback here. I know the car's shit, but
Ah oui, en taille thème.
Tyres are cold.
there's a plan still to sandbag
Okay, on temperatures.
prep round. Yeah, pretty much. We change our radio message settings. Tara's close enough to Bahrain to do FP1 between stints. Yeah, I mean, obviously. Feedback. I managed to get around the track once without my car parts falling off. Yeah, I mean, look, that's an achievement for us at this stage. How much planning on getting through in this stream? We'll run probably for another... probably about another an hour and a half. And then I may continue on Discord, streaming to Discord, just with text chat. So, don't forget to ! Discord and follow if you want to carry on watching a bit more tonight. Because I'll pause for dinner at some point, but then I'll come back and pick it up. But I won't Twitch stream the rest of that. I will, I'll do that on Discord stream, in the Discord streams channel. Because this is first season, I'm not expecting us to really achieve much in first season. What we're really just trying to do is get some practice in. Right, what are we looking at? Satisfaction of 93. I'll actually take that. $95. Go. Our assigned goal is 6th for the season whole. Yeah, so I think our goal is to try and nab some points after a first round of car dev, but then relatively quickly. We don't want to overperform in season 1 because we want to be able to invest in the factory and everything else. I want us to aim to be kind of competitive season 3, season 4. It's really nice for the drivers to express their satisfaction as a percentage. Yep. I'd like us to be good enough that we can genuinely consider driver swaps at the end of the season. In an ideal world, I'd like to put a strong up-and-comer. Nice to use the tower identifiers for F2 drivers that are actually used in F2 broadcasts. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. But I think I want to maybe look at nabbing us someone decentish to go in seat 2 that's got potential. Well done, Pato. Work out there. Get out there. What I am going to try and do is maintain our not doing P3 unless we really have to strategy. As much for just engine preservation at this point. Basically, we want to have a bit of a frugal season so we can bank some money, get some dev going, get some factory upgrades. That chamber's in the house. It probably was. Yeah, that's all the mains. Weird having the grid be actual people again. Yeah, I know. After basically playing it right up to 2034, seeing all the old, the old drivers, i.e. the current drivers, back in again is slightly odd. And not seeing any of our regens in there. It's like we became used to some of our regen names. It's like, oh yeah, no, we haven't got them now. So Red Bull replaced Ricciardo with Correa, and Alpine replaced Ocon with Vershaw. Looks like it. Does look like it. See you later, Zidane. Reference, neither of those drivers are actually contacted to the relevant contract to relevant teams. But actually what they did say was that that's the thing, is they've tried to make it so that it doesn't, although the game will potentially draw from their affiliates when they've got potential, it won't always draw from the affiliates. So if you steal a driver mid-season or something like that, they will at least consider the standard they are trying to maintain. Says Hamilton coded to move to Ferrari after this season. Well, I suspect his contract will expire. But yeah, I suspect they won't have hard-coded it in. Team Lotus pulling up the rear. Tires are fine. Decent driver prep. Yeah, I'm not going to actually send them out. I'd rather have the low parts wear right now. So let's send you out in a pair of softs. Let's do some token. $15.15, fine.
Track is green.
Go. Right, I'm going to go grab a beer, chat. I think it's a beer day. Celebration. I'll be back in a second. Keep an eye on practice for me. Let me know. Don't let anyone crash. And I'll see you in a second. How do we do, chat? How do we do? They seem to have chilled the fuck out on crashes in practice, which is good. That's interesting. Are we better than the kicks? I think we might legit have a 15th, 16th shot here. I wonder how much they've tweaked the performance on these based on the initial results so far in the season. As you'd imagine they would. Right. Okay, note that. So 90%. We want to be aiming for about 91 for both of them, because that will tweak them into that percentile.
Hello and welcome to the much anticipated qualifying session.
There are 3 periods of qualifying ahead of the drive.
Right. Let's do this.
Green.
See if we can get a reasonably clean run now. If we make it to Q2, I'll be happy. Okay, I think we go on fresh softs. We're not making Q3. So we might as well burn a set of softs. If we burn a set of softs, there's an outside chance of reaching Q3. So I think it's worth it. If we reach Q3, we'd go on the used softs.
So that should be pit lane open.
Okay, we should have a reasonably clean run. Yeah, I think we're going to be 13th and 14th. I reckon. The McLarens will run faster than that. Basically no harm in thinking them out again.
We've got a yellow flag here.
Oh, Ocon scraped through. Pole for race performance. Yeah, it seems like a good idea. First race. We won't like go how many drivers, but we'll basically go. Do you think we'll be top 5, top 10, top 5, top 12, top 15, or below? So this is where our first raced highest driver. You got a 3-minute poll on that. I should do a prediction, actually, shouldn't I? Not a poll. Highest driver. Top 5. Top 10. Top 12. Top 15. Below. And you got 2 minutes on that. There you go. Votes are in. And we're not going on freshers. I'll save them for the race so you can go on those used. I think we kind of got lucky with that tent because of that yellow flag. Finish anywhere above 10th, I'd be amazed and very happy. But just top 10 start is nice. Absolutely take it. Think him out again. If nothing else, will spoil a few people. Ninth. No way it's top 5. Oh, I'd be amazed if we get top 10, honestly. It's nice seeing our logo there. We did a good job on that. Right. Soft, medium, soft seems to be the consensus. It's suggesting we double soft Ocon to begin with. Kind of makes sense. Don't hate that strategy. And it's suggesting we go aggressive on the mediums. Ah, they've really toned that up. That's interesting. We go that. I'm going to start a bit aggressive. I feel like I don't want to push that. I want to do something like that because it allows us to push Ocon a bit at the start. But Danny, kind of fine with that, and we'll adapt. One Card Larry, thank you very much for the subscription. Fuel. Let's run them light. See how we do. Right, are you ready, chat? First race. First race. Interesting, so 72% of you think we will get a top 10 finish here. 5% of you seem to massively overrate my... 22% of you overrate my ability because you've gone top 5. And 7% of you gone top 15. None of you think below that. Interesting. Okay. Or 72% of the invalid channel points. Ah, yeah, no, that could be it, yeah. Let's go. Let's try it. We have never run out of fuel on the last lap. Absolutely true. Not once.
Line up on the grid.
They've got to drive a perfect race if they're going to fight up from P7 in this one.
Here we go. It's time to go racing. This is it. 22 cars on the grid. And it's lights out and away we go.
Love that camera view. Ocon off the line fast. Hassling that McLaren. Dangerous spot behind Piastri, yeah. I mean, Piastri's pulling away. I presume this is obeying this year's rules, so it'll be one lap before DRS, won't it? Well, go on, Ocon. Have a dig at him. Right, tyres. Piastri's on mediums. You can stay in touch, you might get past him. Sure, running wide.
Take a look here. Here we are going into turn 9. And that's where they slightly
Yeah, it could be worse. You did alright there, kid. Oh, does Battle Assist default to on now? Thank God.
DRS enabled.
Go.
V8. Piastri in front.
I think with Danny, we just want to run a sensible
Car
race.
behind is Alonso. Car behind Alonso, 0.6. Come on.
This livery makes me think you're a John Deere team. How dare you? Right, we have gapped gapped Alonso, which is good. Oh, go on, Danny. Very nice.
Alrighty. Nice.
Alrighty, nice. And tinkering with Honkai Star Rail Divergent Universe has really helped me understand some subtle team composition points better. I've just not had the time. I need to get back to it. Right, I think we're going to drop Ocon back. Let's let him have this push at Piastri here. He's going for it. Go on. Unlucky. You'll get him on DRS now, should do. Boo. Oh, oh. Almost a coming together there from Piastri. Okay, let's drop temperature out now.
Cool tyres as much as you can.
Copy that.
Danny. Yeah, I think we go standard now.
Cool the tyres.
Understood.
And let's run it for a bit. Remember, lads, priority is on finishing. Full tires, bro. Yeah.
Now we've an incident here. Kevin Magnussen, it looks like.
Incident.
And if we watch Magnussen, the cars jostling for position, has to be said, that was pretty risky. And thankfully, after that, it seems the drivers are okay.
Yeah, that Haas isn't okay, though.
And just like that,
Albon spin. Oh, I like that it gives you different camera angles for these replays now. Whee! Bit of jostling around here. I could do without our drivers racing each other, if I'm honest. Yeah, Russell just powering through there. Put some improvements in this car and we will pick up some points. A couple of lucky races as well. And just allow teammates fighting. Yeah, I've never had much success with it in the last game. That essentially what it does is it means they back off too much and then they start losing positions. Problem is, they got some low driver confidence there, because I assume because he keeps getting passed. Like, this is why I don't like them taking positions off of each other, because they're essentially screwing each other, because they're killing each other's morale. which is not helpful. Right. Oh, we get a pop-up now for optimal pit lap. I think come out on the softs again.
Box.
So this is what happened. Let's have a look at the action. It's all at the final corner. Struggling with the car. But that's just the risk you take. The later you leave it.
Watching the VOD, I was asking myself, would asking them to run in clean air would stop them overtaking? Yeah, maybe. Right, Ricky, Daniel needs to run a bit longer.
Use everything from the tyre.
Out in 11th, that could be worse. Ooh, tyres reset when they come out. If I saw that right. Let's test it.
Box this lap, box this lap.
Okay, I'll box this lap.
Lovely if that's the case. No, they didn't. Did I not flag? I thought I flagged this tyre up. So who's on what? Bit of a mix. Probably want to run Danny on conserve for a bit. As he's running hot on the tyres. But basically, as he's pushing on the tyres, we might as well drop him to conserve. Albon spin. Albon's having a bit of a dancing session out there today.
Sorry.
Or do they set the strategy? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they
Look at
set to the
team
strategy.
there. They all knew what that...
That could definitely be it. Right, Danny's back in reasonable fuel range now. Ocon is on tyre curves, so let's get him down a bit. We're going to run him a bit longer on that. Yeah, it matches to strategy. That's nice. So you don't have to change it on that. That's okay. That's good to know. Go with that. Oh, Danny!
everything's all right here. And that's it. That's the spin. And that certainly wouldn't have been in their plans today.
Danny. I have to pull you in now. Oh, I can't do that same lap. Too close for that. Interesting. So Ocon actually comes out ahead of Danny. But I've still got to shed some fuel though. I think we get under 0.9 will be alright. We might hold on for a point here. Do any of the cars get mechanical issues, a new feature? Not yet, but I would kind of assume that that happens a bit more as you get parts wear. So I'm not that surprised that we haven't. Oh, yo, guys, no!
We'll let you know.
They've just taken each other out.
Do we have any damage or no?
I mean, he's on minor. Ocon teammate terrorism. Yeah. We got 7 seconds on Sonoda. We'd come out about there.
There's a yellow flag now.
Yeah, it's fucking Ocon. Yeah, he can stay out on that wing. I'm not bringing him in. 0 point bringing him in. He's going to get a penalty anyway. They might as well face the penalty. Fucking hell, Ocon.
Yeah, go.
Utter wanker. That cost us points, that did. We were on for points there. The moral top 10 finish. I mean, it gives us hope for the car. If you told me at race start we were going to get 11th and 12th, I'd have taken that.
Now, after the excitement of that race, we can now see
Gonna channel Ron Dennis for the dressing down after race. Yeah, just a bit. Did you have them on Don't Fight Teammate? No, because unless they fixed it, the problem with Don't Fight Teammate is that it just utterly fucks you because they back off too much in the pack and they will get past again. What I should probably have been doing is setting Danny to low aggression overtakes, just to try and stop them diving past each other. Annoying. Where's my race income? Give you missing fucking front wing. Great for you didn't knacker the powertrain. Thank you. Development rate high. Maybe. Do you like the idea of picking up Abby? Alcon, you know that position bonus, you're buying your own front wing. I'm crying, possibly because of the race, possibly because of the onion I just diced. Yeah. We should be thinking about who we are bringing in. We should also be thinking about upgrading our scouting centre, because this is going to be painful if we've only got one out. Yeah, that's worthwhile. Are we not employing enough all of our scouts? How about we hire 2 scouts, people? Just an idea. We'd be looking at like Liam, Theo, Iwasa, Vestry maybe? I wonder if we could swipe Alonso. I just kind of want to know what people's contracts are. Agile, yeah, maybe. We go for the bear. Agile might be a nice shout. Yay, let's play the I suck at training game again. Probably not bad at the moment. Go with that. Right, that's some good upgrades, I think, that we'll leave those on for now. Whenever I see you load up that window, you're always telling the pit crew to slack off. Yeah. Really annoying to have so many crashes all the time, so I suggest replacing Ocon, perhaps with Piastri. I think we'll stick with 14th. A nice bit of guaranteed money is good at this point. Baby steps.
We're here in Jeddah, where the tension is boiling as we head into the Saudi Arabian.
Perhaps replacing with CrowdStrike. What we probably do want to do is prioritize front wing design now, because we're already down on front wings. So we're going to need to manufacture some front wings either way. So let's get a level 2 front wing going after this. Right, car setup. For Jeddah. We want to try 7. Try 11. 9.1. 2.5. 0. I'm going to go on a 7. 11. 9.1. 3.5. 0. Driving options. Yep. Do it. Let's do it, chap. Could not crash into each other in practice, I'd be grateful. Somewhat irritated I couldn't find any decent pictures when I looked last week for the CrowdStrike GT3 or LMP2 cars having crashed. You get a lovely one of the Mercedes team battling blue screens of death. That was pretty fun. We should have a look at what our driver contracts are. I wonder if it gives you what the starting contract is it gives you on your drivers. Imagine 2 years maybe. Unless it just gives you 1 year. Now you run your P1 and P2, it'd be cool if you could bring the used tyres from the last race. Yeah, we still get the life out of at least the one that set them. Alright, in you come, lads. Give me some opinions, please, gents. 84, we can do better than that. That is Ocon. And the feedback on that is a good, a great, an optimal, great, and a good. That means 7.5, 10.5, leave 9.1, leave 3.5, and go down to that. I'll give it a go. Round to the end. Go. $92. I'm just to stick with that. Let's stick with 92. Although you're going to want more laps actually on the tyres. How about we go for that amount of laps? Go. I think we'll stick with anything over 90 now for these drivers is a keep. So I think race 3, 4 is possibly where we might get some points up. Maybe race 4, goal for points. I mean, obviously I'm going to win at Monaco because I always win at Monaco. That's just like the law. Are we betting again? Yeah, we'll bet on this one as well. I'll set that up after when we hit qualifying. I'll do it in third practice actually, because we'll have time. $69. Bad. Is not nice. Right. Let's change that up, shall we, Ocon? So that got you a good, a great, a great, a good, and a bad. Okay, we're going down to 6.5. Down up to 11.5. Going back down to 0. Yeah, I mean, it puts things in ranges. We'll tell him to run for the whole lot. If we need to, we'll pull him in. Danny, you just run for the full lot. Well, Well, I mean, basically you run until you've got driver prep 92, 91, 92. This time you don't have Norris to massively save a Garbo car. This is true. Welcome back, Minpin Kitty. It was going very well. So we are Lotus in our shiny green cars. We have designed ourselves. And we were on for a top 10 finish in a race 1 until Ocon decided to drive into Danny.
We're happy to push on
Because
this.
apparently driving into your teammate is a good way to endear yourself to your new boss. Now I noticed we don't get the feedback pop-ups at this speed. So I'm going to drop us when we get close to the feedback to 8. You're not the boss, but also not endeared. Indeed. Soul Control, thank you for the follow. I missed that. How's Danny looking? 83 prep. So we're going to put him in at 91. I mean, on the one hand, I like that they've reduced the slowdown from radio messages, but I'd still like them to have left in giving feedback as a high priority. Like, if you're going to have this setting, let me choose what counts as settings. That's an optimal. We can leave him out.
Yeah, copy.
Danny's on 86. Do we still have the Kardashian issue? We do not.
There's been a crash.
Because
Right, we're taking the second corner.
we're not running mods now. Oh, clip the
Oh,
wall.
that's where they hit the wall.
Ouch. That is a big ouch. Danny, 92. You come, mate. Come on him. You've done enough. I suspect by the end of this session, Ocon will have done enough as well. Yeah, it reminds me that really we need a driver appendicitis event. It keeps happening. It's true. Yeah, we're all prepped up. You go out for not even a lap. Really wish there was an option that you could just say skip this with this tyre. Or even just as we discussed last time, like once you've done this,
2, 1, should be green.
just let me be able to retire my drivers from practice and just sim the rest of practice. Like, let me just hit a button here that just says finish, end session. Right, so cashing out on the prediction, it was the top 15 in the end, wasn't it? Let's put another one up for you. So let's go a bit more nuanced. Let's go top 5, top 8, top 10, top 12, top 13, or below. And you have 2 minutes. Do we have an Ocon option? You probably should do. How am I liking the game so far? Really like the custom team mode. The interface tweaks are nice. That we've seen already. The affiliate stuff looks good. Ocon's still Ocons. Bad for us as we've got him in the team, but here's realistic Ocon action. Like the sponsor stuff, so yeah, no, very positive so far. I mean, okay, I've only been playing it for what? How long? 5 hours already. Jesus. That is a fair whack already. Been for about 2.5 hours. I don't know where the other hours comes from. Oh yeah, no, that's me doing maths wrong. You're right. It's about 2.5 hours. Time flies. So we're all set up. We're all good. We get the qualifying out. I think we'll be lucky to make top 10 again. I think we did slightly get lucky on that. Comes from the other driver. Yeah, so he times the amount of time streaming by 2. Because ultimately we're still driving initial parts. We've got new suspension and new underfloor after this race. I think we do want to prioritise front wing now, because obviously the Ocon event last race means we're now low on front wings already anyway. Given that we're kind of trying to manage our money this season. Let's see how we get on. Front wings are the new gearboxes, yeah. But they're in their good zones. Just need them to not duel each other.
Let's hope the teams took full advantage of practice.
Guys, don't duel each other, please.
Qualifying.
Jeddah's high-speed street circuit is rather prone to yellow and red flags.
Right. Quali. Car setups are fine. We don't need to change anything. Let's go. Now we're looking on grip. Grip is high. Danny, get out there.
It should be green now.
Lock on, go. Guys, don't hit each other. Clean run, clean run, clean run. Ish. I think that should be good enough. Get them through Q2. With all this talk of laps, how where are kitties? Snoozing. It's a bit too warm for them today. We're definitely heading for a thunderstorm here in London, and so as a result, it's very muggy. Like, I can't have the fan on in this room above about level 2, which is annoying. Otherwise, I very much would at the moment. I think once this storm kicks in, and there's a storm coming, it'll be better. Burshall, what the heck? Yeah, he got the seat because obviously we nicked Ocon and Danny when we set up. Yeah, we're into Q2, that's the main thing. Okay, I think we go fresh softs. Again, same strategy as before. We go fresh softs. Fresh softs. Yeah, last time I checked, kitties were lying on the ground. Don't forget to get your... We'll have a look at predictions in a second. See where you lot think we're going to finish this season. Or this race. Right, out you go, Ocon. Danny, out you go. I do like our livery. We've done well with that. This is the new camera this year, which I really like.
So let's just focus on the tires.
Okay.
Right, come on, boys. Cleanish. Cleanish. Clean for Danny. Ocon got nailed on that corner. Right, there's no reason not to push them out again. No, this is not going to be good. Maybe Danny scrapes through. I mean, Ocon's been unlucky twice there in traffic. Hey, good evening, Richard. You join us as we are in Jeddah. Ocon speared Danny in race 1, which is not fun. We will be doing front wings. But our Lotus revival is looking solid. Danny gets through to Q3. Don't think we'll put him on fresh. He's not going to get higher than that. 10th is a decent start for him. Let's just go with it. If he gets higher, great. Don't think he will. Right, come on, everyone out, please. Okay, that's a reasonably clean lap. We have a very middling car here. But, you know, it's our first year. Of course we're going to have a middling car. Yeah, interface changes are nice. I really like them so far. We will attempt another Brawn revival on this. I think we'll do an Iron Dames run. That'll be our all-female team run. Brawn will be our run where we take the start where you get a really good car and no money and bad facilities, because that'll be the fun one to do. Max is Max. Did we get 7th? Oh, Danny. Danny making a strong case for being the driver we retain at the end of the season here. Strategy. So it's suggesting we do softs, we push on mediums for the middle segment, and finish on softs. I reckon we go with that. Danny the GOAT on old tyres. I know, yeah, he got really good on old tyres there. I think we'll run them 1 lap light and push. So let's try that. I think that's good enough. See you later, Richard. Thanks for popping in. Hang for the start if you want the cool bit.
Well then, it's not long until... It's almost time for the Saudi Arabian...
Right, come on, Danny.
Prix.
Get us some points on the board. Get us Lotus's first points.
Lights out, and away we go.
Ocon gains a position. Loses it. Danny's up 1. He won't hold off Piastri for long though. Come on, boys. What's everyone else on in tyre terms? Right, so pretty much everyone's on softs. So everyone's going to be doing 2 stops. Got to assume. Being just ahead of Piastri seems a dangerous position, yeah. We change anything up?
P12 currently.
I don't think we do, really. Danny's overperforming, but he's not out of... Oh, he's in... Oh, is he scraping DRS?
There's a car behind Albon.
He might scrape DRS. Don't want to run Rich for much longer. Putting Norris and Piastri next to each other so they fight each other would be nice, though. Right, let's drop some tyre temperatures here. Guys, we just want some points. Just race steady, get us some points.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Go there's
Heading
yeah.
down the straight.
He's out.
There's clear contact there.
Oh,
That would have knocked their
mate.
confidence, I'm
Don't do
sure.
that. Yeah, if Danny makes top 5, he's not making top 5. Not unless there's a spectacular bit of accident stuff happening up here. Honestly, I just want him to race straight. Don't do anything crazy. Try and have us a couple of points. They get close to each other, I'm telling Ocon to back off. We'll just take whoever's in front gets to stay in front rules. There is a setting for the likelihood of crashes. There is not. Right, it does have 9 seconds on him, so we should be alright. Coming up to pits. Ocon pits first. Coming out on mediums. See if he comes out aggressive.
Boxing this lap.
I'm intrigued as to whether it automatically changes the pace. And now you're in. Coming out on mediums. It does. Nice. That makes things a bit easier. Driver confidence. Yeah, I mean, driver confidence massively affects risk. Lads, don't get too close to each other, please. I've got an interval between them. So that's fine. We're neutral for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it probably is worth you coming in now.
Box this lap.
Yep, understood.
Hits are done then. Oh, did I accidentally just double stack? That's on me. I think we might scrape a point here. Oh, far enough apart to double stack. Yeah, I think we got away with it. We did technically double stack. Are going to need to run a bit light. Not a lot, but a little.
And yep, it's the Haas
Magnussen's
that's
out.
affected there.
Bonk!
Northwest.
Should be alright on that. To the end, guys. Give us our first top 10. That difference between Stroll and Alonso is huge. Bring it home, Danny. Bring it home.
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
That's a 10th.
The drivers make their way back to the pit lane, and there we've got Daniel Ricciardo.
That is a 10th.
Managing a finish in the points, having crossed the line in 10th.
Congrats to everyone who predicted top 10.
Certainly proved his worth with a terrific drive today.
That gives them their first win of the season, and it was really well deserved.
And finally now the drivers can relax after an eventful weekend at the...
Like, show me how much money I made overall. I feel like I'm missing a summary screen that I had, and it makes it much harder to work out how much money I'm generating versus not generating. Abby... Ooh, dev rate very high. Not like Abby then. See, Alonso's contract is up at the end of the year. Start my career mode with Ferrari, and Lewis is slated to come in at the beginning of the next season. Ah, so they have hard-coded it in then. Interesting. Don't worry, everyone. We now have a level 2 Worth Leisure Centre. Yeah, it probably is worth scouting Saints. You're right. Okay, so we have an underfloor 2. How long are we looking on ATR period? 6 weeks, okay. Do you still have 4 front wings left? We're going to get... six projects in. Potentially. Jesus, the gain on that's huge because we've already done it once. $92 divided by 6, chat. Not sure level 1 weather center has an x-axis, probably. 92 divided by 6. 15? I think we leave that on balanced. We drop weight. Go slightly light on high speed because we Generally been good on high speed, so let's balance that out a bit. Yeah, so Leclerc's got a while on his contract. Yeah, you kind of assume. Yeah, that opens a negotiation. Yeah, I think maybe we just take that. Even balance again, maybe? Absolutely. Yes, he's on 9 months left. We could bring in Sainz at the end of the season. What are our driver contracts looking like? Three years, fuck me. Righto. Ouch. That's not happening then. I feel like 2 years would be a more reasonable on that. As a starting contract. We stick with the 14ths. Be bold to go 13th.
It's wonderful to be back down under.
Right, setups. We are in Melbourne. That is theoretically 8, 13, 7.3, 0.15, 065. Give me a 20. Our setup is an 8, 13, 7.3, 3.15, and 065. Give it a go, gents. What level of weather center gives us a guy with a smartphone and one of those weather apps? I mean, you joke. Isn't that how effectively how Jordan correctly predicted the weather in, was it one of the Brazilian Grand Prix? He just sent one of the lads out with a mobile phone to a field miles away and was like, when it starts raining, you tell us. Alright, coming at you go, lads. Just a bit of practice here. Less of the rookies out this time around. Guys in Ferrari kit driving around the countryside looking rain. We're on 3, so change message settings. And just give me a set of tick boxes of what messages I want and which ones I don't.
How's the balance?
Yeah, what do you mean by great?
All okay from my side.
Copy that, mate.
88, we could do better than that. Danny? Give me a setup. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Point setup. Get up to 8.5. And up to 7.5. On to the end. 88 as well. That is a great, and an optimal. Same to you. E4 actually has great message settings, though it's not always clear what it's meant. That is very true.
We okay on temperatures?
Tires are fine, Danny. Tires are fine. I haven't looked. I need to think about the calendar. Think about what races are coming up when. Now, when do we push new parts and aim for points? Look at the y-axis now. There remains no y-axis. Team dilemmas, like when both your drivers are kept in cells and can either snitch or not snitch but can't communicate. When they both fall in love with the same girl. "92, Danny needs some work." Hey Danny, what you got? We are on a great, a great, a good, a great, and an optimal. Down to 8. 305. 6.5. Go drive your little heart out, Danny. Same goes for you, Ocon.
Three, two, one.
Remember, if they're both falling in love with the same girl but not each other, it's not a love triangle. True, it's a sort of love arrow. Probably call it. Love angle. Yeah, love angle works. We need to pay out, don't we? Let's pay out our prediction. I paid it out. We're fine. Love kitchen tongs, but you have to click them when you take them out of the drawer. I mean, obviously, you've got to check that they're working. That's just the law. And I'm doing stints while in dead last. I run them light. I always run my drivers light in practice. So I'm running them on lower pace. It wears the tyres down less. But basically I get more laps out of them because they're hitting the tyres less. And I also set them to avoid high-risk curbs, drive clean air, and don't fight the teammate. Basically, we're minimising the risk of accidents, lowering wear on parts, and lowering wear on tyres. Practicing eco-driving for when F1 goes carbon neutral in 2030. Maybe. Ocon's good. Hoping Danny is as well. Bit of a calculated gamble leaving him out, but I reckon he will be. $88, it's doable. He's in his range, so it's fine. So P3. Stick your head out. And then back in, please. And I'm going to buy a break while we're doing P3. Back in a second. I don't see many of them. Punctures. Ooh. Interesting. Punctures are a thing now. Can't redeem Scritch the Kitty. I mean, the kitty's not here. I can go scritch the kitty, but you won't see this kitty being scritched. Pop indeed. Right, well, I popped back just to get stuff. But I will go scritch the kitty. And I will go have my bio break at the same time. I love that you all have enough faith in my bladder to think that I could actually piss for this long. I'm glad you feel that my bladder is that filthy. Like, that was a 2-minute sound loop, guys. Like, I don't know how good you think my prostate is, but... Well, I'm a 43-year-old man. My prostate isn't that good. Right, we're in good percentage zones. Kitty was scritched, though. I did dive into the other room and get scritched to Kitty.
Well,
Right. The ultra long range tanks, yep. Okay, so qualifying. Did we do a prediction for this? Highest position, same again. 2-minute poll. Right, so yeah, I think we're just going flying. Now, the other thing to remember is I think we'll finish lower in this race because theoretically other teams will probably have built a couple of parts and deployed them, and we haven't. We're kind of going for points mid-season.
Track is green.
Yeah, that's not a good time. We will send them both out again, I think. Can you not?
What the was that, honestly? Oh.
Don't fucking ha-ha at me. We're absolutely not retiring my car. Ocon bringing his Alpine luck, apparently.
Okay, should be green now.
Right, let's try and watch for a gap here. I can
Rear check.
Perfect, mate, perfect.
I might be alright on that. Go. Go. Yeah, I don't know. Damn, go Ricardo. Definitely making a case for himself to be not the driver we drop. Got burnt with my top 5 predictions before. I'm going to put my faith in Ocon. Yeah. Right, same as before, fresh softs. Go.
So that should be pit lane open.
That's a clean run. That might be good enough to get him through, but we'll see. Yeah, he's not improving on it, so maybe. Gotta assume Russell's going to go faster. Might get away with that. Nice. I'm not burning a set of softs. I want my double softs, so go out and use anything above 10th as a bonus.
Prix.
Damn, there's a lot of you thinking we're finishing below 13th on this one. Well, actually, no, one person burning a lot of
Lotus
points.
on our outlap.
Okay,
Interesting.
understood.
Right, well, Danny's got a clean lap, so not bad time. Not great time. It's not bad time, given he's on bad tyres. I suspect that's a 10th, though. Ninth? I'll take ninth. Get him on new softs, let him cook. No, not until we got a car that's worthwhile. Rather have the 2 sets of softs in the race.
Well, the fans here are all set.
Well, this is a double mediums, apparently. That feels a bold strategy. Can we not get away with soft, medium, soft if we're doing that? I feel like we should be able to. Is this Australia? Yeah, this is Australia. Seems to dramatically change how race sponsor targets for race performance work. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think that's partly because we went with a lot of money up front. And we probably want a better balance when we got a better car. Because we'll want to gamble a bit more on race performance. So this is why I'm being very conservative in my spending. I think that's that. Getting an intuitive understanding of that balance is going to take a while. I suspect a fair few people are going to struggle with it at first. And run out of money. Do it, gents. Home advantage for Rick. Yep.
Welcome back, everyone. The final. Brace yourselves for the Australian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Squeezed out. No, no. Go on. Take him, take him. Oh, unlucky, Danny. Nice try. K-Mag making a bit of a solid start there. A couple of mediums and hards up front, so some people on one stops then. Sergeant lock up. Go on, Danny. Around balanced. And we'll go down to standard. Race it straight, guys. Race it straight.
Now this is what happened as they took turn 8. The gap opens up for them. And that puts them in 13th place now.
Come on, picking up the places.
Awesome.
Senior hasn't realised this is a game of laps. Indeed. Back onto neutral. Neutral. Thing is, this is somewhat deceptive because ultimately we're on a 2-stop and I suspect a lot of people are on a 1-stop. Rick in a bit of a no man's land. Yeah, I mean, I would guess that everyone below him's on... Yeah, so Russell and Hamilton are on mediums and mediums and hards. That's why he's ahead of them. But up there, you're into the good car territory.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now we're watching Esteban Ocon here. It's there for the taking.
Box.
In you come.
Got them.
Understood.
Oh, it looks like a pit stop issue.
Ocon.
The pit crew move into position.
That is definitely a pit stop issue.
That's a slow pit stop there.
Oh, come on. Really annoying. Bottas mechanical fault. Ooh.
And that's the gears sixth.
Like that car needs a sixth gear. Now Russell might be doing it. I think they're doing the same strat as us, just different order. No, Hamilton's on a one stop. Because he came out on hards to begin with, didn't he?
We've got a yellow flag here.
Rare spin.
Well, things are okay at this stage.
Still like King's Rook.
Oh no, that's not how to do it. And there'll be
Ooh,
worse
that is
had
not how
after
to do
this,
it.
I'm sure.
Okay. Hamilton's not hugely closing. I mean, he is closing when he pushes. I'm not unhappy with this as things stand.
Understood.
Leave him out.
Copy.
Ocon can come in.
Box, end of this lap.
Esteban in.
Now box. Next lap. Now box. Question is whether Ocon it's whether Ocon comes out with tyres is apparently the question.
But it looks like they're carrying some kind of fault.
So Hamilton's on mediums. Fresh mediums, but Danny's on fresh softs. You might hold him off, you know. Well, that was an informative replay. Yeah. Both Sabers with gearbox issues, yep. I think Danny can hold off Hamilton. Need to slightly run them light. That's enough. What's Russell on? Older softs than me. We get in DRS, we'll take him. No, no, he's pushing now. Okay, let's back off. Let's not get greedy. This would be a great finish. Let's not get greedy.
I'm in a downshift and it did go in.
What she said. Leroy. Yes, boys. That was a fight. Now, can you hold him off is the question. Probably not, but...
Max Verstappen.
Oh, yeah.
Finish line and today's winner. As always, there will be lots to talk about after that race, including the performance from the driver currently on our screens.
Just managing a finish in the points, having crossed the line in 10th.
I will
No
take
doubt
that.
Verstappen fans will be celebrating the Dutchman's achievement.
There are Verstappen
That
fans?
sees them double their win tally for this season. They'll be delighted with that.
Well, it wasn't exactly
Yeah,
a walk in the
congrats
park,
to
but it
the
was a
one
thrilling
person
weekend here
who
for
bet
us
on
all
a
at the
top 8
Australian
finish
Grand
there.
Prix. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
We need to be careful here. We don't want to get too many points. Yeah, we're not generating a lot of cash here. We do need to be aware of that. Because we have gone with a lot of upfront, which I do think was the right decision. Got exactly 0 development, which is not surprising in the slightest. So, that was our underfloor, wasn't it? So I think let's get a front wing going. I think we just go balanced. Lads, I know you're driving well, but we don't actually want to win, okay? Exactly. Don't be going out there winning, boys. Not the goal here. They won't lock on his insurance. Yep. Oh, I really should learn how to do this properly. So we need to think of the sponsor plan now as being the thing that generates a lot of stuff for us. I think a factory tour is pretty obvious as a thing to do. I think that's decent. Which takes us up to Japan. Still really impressed with the logo. I am legit chuffed at how well that came out. We're currently in 5th, which is not bad. Danny's sitting there in the table, which is not bad at all. Antonelli doing all right.